Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome. All right, guys. I know I'm a little late. All right, we're gonna do roll call real quick. Roll call. All right, welcome in Sparker. Welcome in Jisoo. Welcome in River. Welcome in Leah. Welcome in Piano Teddy Bear. Welcome in S. Welcome in River again. Welcome in Marsho-chan. Welcome in. Welcome, and welcome in Yukaji. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Class is in session. Welcome in Kennedy as well. Class is in session, guys. Class is in session. Also, I saw you guys trying to roast me for being late, but you cannot put me in detention for being late because it is essentially just being late for your job. If you're a minute late to your job, do you get thrown in detention for that? No, you do not. Welcome in everyone. Welcome. Thank you, Sparker, for the gifted. Thank you so much for the gifted. Thank you. But yes, guys, you technically cannot because Astra Arts as well. Welcome in. Welcome. But yeah, guys, you cannot throw me in detention, but I am the teacher, so I can throw you guys in detention. If you guys are 15 minutes late, like I saw some of you guys were talking about, then you guys get an F. Okay? You guys get an F. Actually, technically, you guys would get an incomplete, but I think F sounds scarier, so you know, I'm trying to be a little bit more intimidating as a teacher, you know. Well, welcome in, guys. Welcome. Today's gonna be pretty fun. We're gonna be watching the Smile Tapes analog horror, which is I've been looking forward to this one. I've been looking forward to watching this one with you guys for a while. I wanted to kind of get some of the more popular analog horror out of the way before we actually get into the new one or into some of these more obscure ones. An F, yes, guys, that's cruel. I'm just telling you guys, if you guys don't show up to class, then what are you guys gonna learn? Like, come on, it's not that hard. If I'm late, then there will always be a substitute, right? I'm pretty sure Yuki-chan can substitute in for me if I'm late, so it's fine. But yes, guys. So yes, today we will be watching Smile Tapes analog horror. I'm really excited to be watching this one with you guys. I think it's pretty freaky. It's pretty scary. It's actually not super long though, so we will just be spending a bit of time chatting, kind of my favorite thing, you know, and just kind of hanging out and talking with you guys. And just kind of hanging out, and Leah will be the sub. Yes, Leah can also be the sub as well because they are the moderators. So they're here to make sure that you guys they are the teacher's assistant. So if you guys are not behaving, then it is up to them to what is it? Throw you guys in detention. I wish I could stay on, but I'm super tired. I'm probably gonna sleep. But it was nice meeting you. Thank you for stopping by, Astra Arts. Thank you. But yes, today, Smile Tapes is going to be pretty freaky, pretty scary. It's kind of more similar to Mandela in a way. I feel like there are many different types of analog horror. This one is definitely more along the lines of Mandela sort of vibes, and I'm really interested to see how this one goes. I remember I started watching it back before it was completed, but it's been a while since I've actually watched it, so I actually don't remember too much about it. So it's going to be kind of like going in fresh. But when this one did first start coming out, I watched the first volume, I think, and it was pretty freaky. But it is complete, so this is one of the few times for an analog horror series where we're going to be able to start it and actually finish it, because a lot of analog horror is ongoing. This is totally something great for me to watch at 12 a.m. Yes, it is. This is something awesome to watch at 12 a.m. It's definitely, and guess what? You're here with all of us, so you're not alone. So you're not watching it completely alone. Because there are always those scary videos that we will be watching on Sunday for the membership only stream. That it's like watch alone, but in this case, we will not be watching it alone. Yes, I'm really excited. I think this one's going to be a lot of fun. We already have the next waiting room as well up for the 3 scary games. I made sure to get that up a little while ago. I'm really excited for that as well, because it's been a while since we've had a stream where we just kind of play games and just kind of hang out and not really committing to anything too long for a game. So I think it'll be a lot of fun, guys. But I did see one of you guys, I think it was River. You saw Long Legs. Let's go. Long Legs is awesome. I hope you liked it. It was when I saw it, at first I didn't really like the ending for Longlegs, but I do think that up until the ending, because I kind of saw the twist coming. I'll try not to spoil the twist. Up until the twist was coming, I already kind of knew what was gonna happen. Like I already predicted the twist before it happened. So I was actually like, when it did happen, I was like, oh, okay. But Longlegs is great. I did like the 3/4 of it, just not the ending. Very great atmosphere in that movie. I did see it in theaters, and it was very creepy. It made me feel very disturbed. I think it's a kind of creepier version of Silence of the Lambs. Very good though. Very good movie. If you guys haven't seen it, I recommend it wholeheartedly, especially if you guys kind of like more abstract horror, because I definitely wouldn't say that it's more I would definitely say it leans more into psychological horror than it does like your typical horror. But yeah, I jumped to the theater. Yes, it was very, very well done. Very, very well done. Cinematography was great. Soundtrack and atmosphere, OST, very creepy, very, very creepy, very, very well done. So yeah, disturbing. Yes, it's very, very disturbing. Very well shot. Like honestly, all the shots in it were so great. And if you guys can see it in theaters, I would definitely recommend seeing Longlegs in theaters if you guys can, because I think it's really good. But yeah, it does give me a Silence of the Lambs, Zodiac sort of vibe, especially the drip marketing that was before the movie came out. It was very early 2000s-esque, and I really like that. Where they have like fake news articles and like fake real websites, you know, that are like, oh my god, this is real, that sort of thing. But the sounds, yeah, Longlegs was good, but it scared me so much. Sometimes, yes, it's like the dread. You feel like a really big sense of dread when you're watching that movie. Sometimes it's honestly a little oppressive of how much dread there is when you're watching it, because it's like it's a pretty depressing movie too, if I'm gonna be honest, guys. I wouldn't say that it's a very happy, or it doesn't, I don't think it ends very well, I guess I should say. But yeah, it's very good. The part where Lee interrogates the guy freaked me out. Yes. Nicolas Cage was awesome in the movie though. He was so great. I think he's definitely, a few years ago, he was kind of known for like his kind of zany roles of doing like kind of crazy stuff. But I do think he's definitely with Longlegs, and I don't know if you guys have seen Arcadian. Those two films are, I think, definitely some of his best stuff that he's done recently. So, I don't like the ending too. Yeah, the ending, I called it from, I think, halfway through the movie. So the twist didn't really get me, but it didn't really take away from my experience or anything. It's just like, I guess when I leave a movie and then the ending is kind of mid for me, it kind of affects my overall enjoyment of the film. But when I go back and look at it, I do think that it was very good. Yes, if you guys haven't seen Arcadian, that's another one that's out. That is also done by Nicolas Cage. Very, very well done. The monster designs in Arcadian is very, very creepy, very disturbing. But that's another really good one that it also has the kid from It that plays Billy from It. So I would definitely recommend you guys check that one out as well. I don't think Longlegs is in the cinema in my country. I mean, if you guys can watch it, if you guys can rent it or find it, like if you guys can rent it, I would definitely still recommend checking it out. I just think that in the theater, it is a very good experience. It is a nice experience watching it in the theaters. Just got me really good. I looked at my friend and I was like, no way. Yeah, I saw it, but I called it. I called the twist like halfway through, which is usually strange for me because usually twists, when I call them, I usually get them wrong. So the fact that I was actually able to get this one right is a little different. But yes, I definitely recommend, if you can find it, if you can rent it or something, definitely check it out. It's definitely a worthwhile watch, even if you can't see it in cinemas. But yes, it was an amazing film. Really highly recommend it. I also saw, guys, though, there's another analog horror series that is out. We're not gonna watch it in this stream. I'll probably wait for there to be more stuff on it before we actually do a watch along stream for it. But there's a new ocean analog horror where there's like sea monsters and stuff. And as you guys know, I love thalassophobia stuff. I think it's very cool, very freaky. I love the sea in general. So yeah, we'll definitely check that one out for sure in the future. If not, if there's not enough stuff to do a stream, then maybe I might just do a upload for it and potentially talk about it in a stream. But I really want to check that one out as well at some point in the future. There are a lot of new ones that I want to check out. I think maybe next week or the week after, we will be checking out the FNAF VHS tapes by Squimpus McGrimpus. I think that's what their name is. We will be checking that one out as well pretty soon, because I do want to check those out as well. But yes, we're back to analog horror. Took a little bit of a break last week and just kind of played games. So we're back to it this week. Every time Nick Cage opened his mouth, I want to crawl and hide. Yes, he was so good in that movie. He was so freaky. And I watched some of the interviews and stuff that he did of like what his inspiration was and how it was like his mom, that was his inspiration for it and stuff. And it's like, that's so interesting. So interesting. I really like that a lot though. His performance was equally eerie, equally like unhinged kind of like, I feel like in Longlegs, you can't really get an idea of what kind of person he is. Like he seems very unhinged, and he seems like he, on a drop of a hat, he could go crazy essentially. But Chad, welcome in, welcome. But yes, guys, yes, we are just gonna be chatting and zatsuing for a little bit. I'll probably say maybe around like the 30 or 40 minute mark we'll actually start the analog horror series. But like I said, it's not super long, so I don't mind just kind of hanging out and chatting with you guys until then. But yes, for the 3 scary games though, I will talk about what games we will be playing on the 3 scary games stream. Like I said though, if you guys have recommendations, I will be taking those into account on the 3 scary games stream. Depending though on how long it takes, we might do more. I'm definitely open to doing more scary games during that stream, other than just 3. But we'll see. I think it'll be pretty fun for a Saturday stream though, because it's like the weekend, you know. I could barely recognize him. Damn, he played his part so good. It was so creepy. Yes, he was very unrecognizable, I think. He looked very different. He put a lot of prosthetics and stuff on for sure. But yes, he did an amazing job. Yeah, it was awesome. Radio Cat, welcome in, welcome. But yes, but the games we will be playing on Saturday are Unspoken, which looks very horrifying, very horrific, very disturbing. I've been wanting to play it for a little while, but I feel like it's a little too long to be an upload, but it's not long enough to be like its own stream. So Unspoken looks very great. I'm really looking forward to that one. Urayama's another one that I've heard many good things about. So I am looking forward to playing Urayama as well. And as well, there's the third game that we will be playing, which is Yuki. It's kind of strange because I did see this game on Itch.io. Yeah, so I did see. So when I was looking for games to play for the three scary game stream, I saw Yuki, and it is my name, obviously, and it's kind of fun that we'll be able to play a game that is my name. But yeah, it looks pretty freaky. It has that sort of Yume Nikki sort of haunted video cartridge kind of deal going on. Yuki playing the Yuki game. Yes, Yuki playing the Yuki game. But yeah, that's kind of the vibe I got from it when I was looking it up. I think it'll be pretty fun. I don't know, however, how good it'll be in comparison to the other two, but I'm excited to try it out for sure. It does have like an anime aesthetic to the game, so that's what we'll be doing on Saturday. I am also going to be looking for some other ones too as well that we might be able to play that are kind of shorter. As well as on Saturday, I will have a new video upload for you guys as well, which will just be like another random indie horror game on Saturday. So that's what Saturday will be like. And then, like I said before, Sunday, if you guys are members, if you guys are part of Unity Club, then we will be watching. I'm pretty sure, I'm going to double check. We will be watching scary videos on YouTube. So just like random stuff, and just kind of hanging out. And if you guys have any suggestions for what scary videos you want me to watch on YouTube, make sure, guys, they are on YouTube, because I will not be going to any sussy websites. But yes, scary YouTube videos is winning the poll. So we will be doing that for sure on Sunday. definitive way to negate smiling disease is to frown. You are right, actually. That would be very interesting to try and negate it, but I don't think you can. But yes, we will be talking about the smile tapes. So yes, the premise of it is there is a unknown disease going around that is infectious. That is infectious to people, and essentially like it can transfer. I think that's like kind of the premise of it, is that it can transfer between people, and it's pretty interesting. I'm really excited to check out this analog horror with you guys. I know that it does get pretty disturbing with the audio, at least from the one part that I saw. So I'm really interested to see. But welcome in Infinity Zero, and welcome in Marine. Welcome in. Welcome. Those found footage videos are interesting. Yes. I'm trying to think of what channel. I guess we might switch between different channels for which ones I want to watch with you guys on Sunday for the membership stream. But I will be saying, guys, just forewarned, if we're watching ones that are like TikTok videos, like TikTok horror videos or stuff, I will be trying to debunk them, because that is my thing. Whenever I have friends over, one of my favorite things to do is put on those videos and debunk them, and that I absolutely love doing that with friends. I know sometimes they get annoyed at me when I do that, because it's like they like the mystery of it, or they like that it's kind of scary. But for me, my enjoyment from those videos is to sit there and be like, okay, well, here's how they could have done this, here's how they could have done that. My favorite ones are the ones with like the camera footage, like the door camera footage. Usually what happens is it's just like after images, because like whenever videos get compressed, whenever they're recording lots and lots of data for like, obviously if it's a front door or something that's recording hours and hours and hours of footage, they'll try and compress it if there's not that much movement. And sometimes when the video gets compressed, after images get left from previous times. And yes, it's a lot of fun. I love doing that sort of stuff. It's really, really fun. So just be warned, guys, during the membership stream, I will be pointing out what I think, theorizing what I think it is, for some of them. But I will also be trying to compile some creepy ones as well, some random scary ones as well, during the stream. So yes. Yuki is like, actually, yes, I am actually a teacher. When it comes to that stuff, because I think it's a lot of fun. But yeah, I think Sunday is going to be a lot of fun as well. I think it's just going to be just kind of hanging out and watching scary videos with you guys. It's one of my favorite pastimes to do, just in general, is to watch scary videos and stuff on YouTube. So I think I can definitely find a few freaky ones that aren't related to like the compilation ones as well. So yes, I'll also try and throw in some funny ones too. I'll try and throw in some funny ones as well of what we can watch. I will be making sure to credit all of the content creators that release those videos in the description, as always, as well as in the 3 scary games. There will be a link for all of the games. I always try and make sure to credit everyone for their hard work, so that you guys, if you would like to check them out, to definitely do that. And as well as for Smile Tapes today, for Patorikku, they are the creator of the Smile Tapes. So I'm like 99% sure that I put the link in the thing. Yes. Okay. So yes, there is a link in there for them, for the creator of Smile Tapes. So make sure you guys go check them out. They are an amazing analog horror content creator, and I love their stuff. I love a stream where you debunk horror stuff. I love listening to people talk about things they're passionate about. Yes, let's go. That'll be Sunday. I absolutely love talking about debunking stuff. I think it's a lot of fun. So yes, that'll be Sunday. That'll be Sunday for sure. Are you going to do a Halloween week special or just a Halloween day? Actually, the entire month of October will be a Halloween special. So look forward to that, guys. I do have stuff planned. I've been thinking about it a little bit more. So yes, all of Halloween will be, or what am I talking about? All of October will be a Halloween week. I'm not going to be doing any like more streams than I normally do. It will just be the 3 streams a week, sort of deal, and 1 membership stream. But I do want to do a public watch along with you guys for a horror movie of your guys' choosing. I will be picking I'll be picking essentially just like staple ones that I think that would fit for the Halloween theme. And then it'll be up to you guys. It'll be not a because normally I do the polls for membership only, but this will be 100% a public one for you guys to vote on of which ones you guys would like to watch. And we'll be doing a watch along for a Halloween horror movie watch along. So but yes, so that's what it'll be. I'm excited though. I'm excited. Like I said though, Halloween is kind of year round on this channel. We play horror games nonstop. We cover horror content all year round. So it's just kind of doing a little bit something extra than what I normally do. I'm also gonna try and find another horror game, like kind of horror games that are pretty staple for Halloween time. I was thinking maybe Resident Evil, but I do know that Silent Hill 2 remake is pretty soon around that time, so I think that might be what we play. Let me see. Good lord, it's $70. What the? Let me see. Yes, so it is October 8th actually, so it's actually only a few weeks away. So yes, we will be doing that as well. Oh, fun. Yes, Halloween is going to be fun, guys. Halloween's going to be very fun. Depending on how long it takes for Resident Evil, we might play Silent or not Silent. We might play, depending on how long it takes to finish Silent Hill 2, we might play Resident Evil as well. Probably Resident Evil 2, I'm thinking, because I like Leon in that cop uniform. I really like him in that, so we probably will be doing this. Oh, what's this? Welcome in, Salath. I hope I'm pronouncing your name properly. Welcome in, welcome. We are just kind of chatting before we get into the analog horror series, but yes, welcome in, welcome. We're just kind of chatting about horror stuff, talking about Halloween since it is right around the corner. But yes, welcome in, welcome. Feel free to join in. But yes, I'm thinking that Ada Wong. Yes, Ada as well. But I don't really like Ada that much, guys. If I'm being 100% honest, I love Leon, and only Leon. I absolutely love Leon, especially in Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 4 is like cool Leon, you know. He's like he's more like badass. He's like an action hero, action star, sort of vibes. But I love Leon in Resident Evil 2 because he's cuter, I guess. Cuter but still hot, you know. You get what I mean? Yeah, you guys get what I mean. But yes, I do want to play Resident Evil 2. I'm pretty sure I could probably speedrun if I'm being 100% honest, guys. I played it quite a few times already, because I played it when it first came out, and then I played it several times since then as well. So I probably could do a speedrun on it and like try and do it in one stream, and maybe that could be like a Halloween special sort of thing. But we'll see. Liam was my childhood crush, probably still am. Let's go. Yes, we love a man in a uniform. And Leon looks very good in that uniform. Childhood crush as well. Yes, isn't he so like? I don't know if you guys have seen the movie as well. I think it was on Netflix, the animated one. It looks so like, I think he looks really good in that one too. I do think that is canon, maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but I do think it is canon. But yes, guys, yes. Lots of exciting stuff. I'm excited. I'm thinking this is a little bit further down the line, but I'm thinking for Christmas time, we watch A Nightmare Before Christmas or something on Christmas Day. I don't know if that's something that you guys are interested in, but I definitely do want to do that. I think that would be a lot of fun. Leon is the only reason I watch Resident Evil. Let's go. Yes, Leon is a very valid reason to only watch Resident Evil. Because let's be honest, it's just zombies, if I'm being 100% honest. The enemy designs are cool too. They're iconic, but yeah, I'm definitely not watching it. I'm definitely not playing it or watching it for the story or the lore, if I'm being 100% honest. It's mainly just for Leon. Leon is one of the few that can pull off the haircut he has right. Normally I see that haircut on other characters, I'm like, nah, I don't know about that, but he does pull it off for sure. But yes, guys, I was thinking for Christmas time, maybe watching Nightmare Before Christmas, because it is kind of a horror movie. Little pretty scary, I guess. Not really. But yeah, I was thinking about maybe doing that with you guys for Christmas, because I was debating on whether or not we should do it for Halloween. But I guess that doesn't make too much sense because a majority of it does take place during Christmas time. So I mean, it is the Nightmare Before Christmas. So I think that would be a lot of fun. That might be a membership only stream though. We'll see. Yeah, lots of exciting stuff to look forward to. Yeah, and as well as the new outfit, or not new outfit, but old outfit, new model. Probably sometime at the end of the year. So look forward to that as well. So yeah, lots of exciting stuff. Both. I mean, we technically could, but I think you guys might get bored of watching it 2 times. So we'll only watch it the once, but we will watch it during during Christmas time. So that's the plan. That's the plan. And if I forget, feel free to remind me, guys. Because sometimes your teacher forgets stuff. So lots of exciting stuff. I'm really excited about this year. Also, we're coming up on my 1-year anniversary pretty soon for streaming. I started in October actually. I honestly am so bad with dates, guys. So I actually don't even remember the day that I started streaming. So it's kind of funny. Like when I feel like that's a big milestone for a lot of people, like when they the day they started, but I actually don't remember when I started streaming. I'll have to go back and check because I'm really bad with dates. So, but yeah, we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary very, very soon. And like I said, I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you guys so much for this awesome community that we've built up. And thank you guys so much for tuning in to every stream and just kind of hanging out. And yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for all the support that you give. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys keep me doing what I'm doing, and it's always fun having more people. And yeah, the more people, the merrier. But yes, guys, lots of kind of crazy. It's been a whole year. Whenever I think about how long it's been, I kind of forget about it because it feels like just yesterday that I started streaming. So, yes. But all right, guys, I think we're at the 30-minute mark. I think without further ado, we are going to be getting into the smile tapes. We are going to start it. So let's go, guys. Let's go. The 1-year anniversary will be so amazing. Yes, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to be spending it with you guys. All right, so let me move you guys over and we will start. We'll start up the smile tapes. Right. And we will be discussing it as well, guys. We will be discussing the smile tapes as well after the stream. Or not after the stream, after we finish the watch along. Turn off that. All right, let's go. Let me actually check the volume levels. I'm gonna do a quick test on the audio. Just to make sure that it is not too loud for you guys. Broadcasted Where is it? There it is. Okay. I feel like it could be a little higher, so I'm just gonna go like that. There we go. All right. I think we're good, guys. I think we're good to go. Remember, guys, make sure to check out Patorikku. Make sure to check them out. This one must be a nice one. Is it gonna make us smile? Maybe not in the way you guys are thinking, but it's kind of funny though. The new Joker movie is coming out, so it's kind of interesting the timing that we are watching this. Because Joker is associated with smiling, but obviously for different reasons. So, all right, let's go. The smile tapes complete. It's gonna be 50-minute, guys. What I will do is I will pause potentially throughout the stream just to kind of like talk about stuff or read your guys' chats off. So let's start.
This message is broadcasted to raise awareness of a new drug in circulation, the smile drug. We advise for you to stay away from any person suspected to be under its influence. For the past few months, we have received over 500 deaths related
That's a lot.
to the drug.
500
The drug
deaths.
itself has not been scientifically investigated. Its most obvious effects are mania. uncontrollable laughter, violent tendencies, and the latched smile in which the drug was named after.
I'm sure there's a filter for this that makes it
How
look
do
like
you
this.
ensure your safety outside? Avoid dark alleys since most reported deaths happened near or in a dark alley. If you hear suspicious laughter, run as fast as you can. Avoid eye contact with the person. Once the person notices you, it will begin pursuit. Do not interact. You will most likely be...
Okay, well, I feel like a good rule of thumb, guys, is if you ever see someone laughing to themselves and acting like a fucking weirdo, you continue walking and you ignore them. I feel like that's the safest option for you, just in general. You should never be interacting with people that are acting very sussy like that. Joke error? Yes, Joker. All right, Smile Tapes Investigation Journal, issue number 1. Initial observation. Substance is made of spores from an unidentified species of fungus. Be careful about the mushrooms you guys are eating. Risk of accidental intake is very high. Patient 1 and Patient 2. Brought to the emergency room on the same day. Complaining of severe headache and acute facial cramps. You guys ever feel that when you're smiling too much and like your cheeks start to hurt? None of the medicine helped. They were taken to the laboratory for observation. Stage 1, week 1. Patients begin to smile with some resistance. Patient suffered meningitis before subsiding within 2 days. Patients remain sane. I mean, they look pretty normal there, so stage 2, week 2. Ooh. Any resistance have been subdued by the fungus. That is so strange. Faces begin to contort to a wide grin. Patient's behavior becomes predatory. Ugh. You think manic laughter begins? Patients were then locked in a room. They look like real fun guys, right? Right? Always do it subconsciously. Same. Don't even touch the spores. No contact allowed. Oh, wait. What did this say? Fungus has permanently damaged facial tissue. Yeah. Leaving a severely contorted face. They don't even look human anymore. Damn, they must be real happy. Yeah. Despite extensive nerve damage, the fused muscles maintain its expression. Ugh. Are they even alive? Like, they're even conscious anymore? Or if ever the patients recover. Welcome in, Estella. Welcome. A face transplant is required for reintegration. I think they are far gone, bro. Vocal cords have stopped functioning due to extreme strain. It's all that laughing, guys. You ever laugh so hard your like voice gets sore? Patient's behavior and motor functions begin to decline. Toward the latter part of this stage. So they essentially just, the fungus takes over, right? Stage 4, week 5. How much more fucked up can it even get after week 5? Rapid, seen visible. I cannot pronounce some of these words, guys. In patients. Patient has completely lost resemblance from past self. Brain is the last, or is in the late Alzheimer's stages. Patient 2 did not live up to this stage. Ooh. Yikes. Patient 1 passed away 6 weeks into his admission. Autopsy. What if there's just like a bunch of fungi growing out of him? Fungus found, yep, in brain cells. Yeah, just imagine that. It sounds so gross. It was observed, it's like whenever you open your fridge and there's like old stuff in it and there's like mold and stuff. Imagine that, but like in a brain. Ugh, it's so gross to even think about. It was observed secreting a substance similar to acid. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. If this ever happens to me, just put me down at that point, right? Not even smiling anymore. I mean, from a certain point of view, it looks kind of like a smile, but yeah, for sure. Ugh. Yikes. Nasty, guys. High concentrations of the fungus found. Okay, these are going a little bit too fast. Amygdala? Suggesting complete control over it. 30 minutes into the autopsy. A sudden burst of gas came out of the— Ooh! Whoa! This is The Last of Us, right? What was initially thought to be a gas was figured to be spores of the fungus. 2 morticians were present in the room. They may have inhaled the spores. They've been quarantined. Yeah, they're dead. Yeah, they're cooked. Sean G. Excerpt, December 4th. That's so scary, man. That is so scary. I went out for groceries, and this strange man threw flour at me on my way home. I was more weirded out than I was pissed. Anyway, I'm taking Max to the vet tomorrow. Oh, not the dog. He's been quiet for days. Guys, I don't care about anyone else. That's not the dog. Come on, man. Log 24. December 5th, 94. I had this vivid dream where I was flying through space. Like I became one with the universe. Then I saw a man. And I woke up. Him. He looks like your average Joe. What do you mean? December 6th, 94. Max has been feeling better. He began to bark again. Aww. Alright, at least the dog is fine, right? I had a very similar dream to yesterday. I flew through a colorful space. I forgot who I was, then I saw him. He shielded. Log 34. I've been having the same dream for the past week, and it's kind of worrying me now. Does this mean something? A change in my life? Not for the better. I couldn't stop thinking about it all day, unless you consider smiling forever an improvement. December 12th. My face won't stop twitching. Yue, welcome in, welcome. This may be my worst one so far. I could just be stressed. So I told my professor I can't attend this week. You're gonna get an incomplete then. If you can't show up, you're getting an incomplete. It's been 4 days since the migraines and twitches began. I am in agony. I will go to the doctor. This reminds me of The Last of Us, like hella, guys. If you guys have seen the either played it or watched the TV show, they told me it was just stress and electrolyte imbalance. Just take pain meds and relax. I don't know about that. December 18th, 94. My face hurts. It feels like someone is pulling the sides of my mouth up. Getting harder to blink. Pills don't work. Imagine how dry your eyes are if you can't blink. Log 42, December 22nd, 94. Oh, not the dog! Max passed away. I don't understand. He was doing just fine yesterday. Aw, did he kill the dog? Did he kill it? That's fucked. December 25th. I'm almost in time for Christmas. My friends say I look a lot happier recently. I am not. Yue, welcome to Unity Club. Welcome, welcome. Enjoy the emotes. Enjoy the emotes. I am not. Behind this forced smile, I am suffering. Both physical and mental anguish. Doctors were stumped by my illness. Log 44. December 26, 94. I am happy. I feel full of energy. Look, just in time for the holiday seasons. I felt the man's aura. He changed me. What is this dude that he's talking about? Talk about the Joker? For the better, I am happy. I am happy. This is like Joker's laughing gas, where it like causes you to like laugh yourself until you die. December 27th, log 45. Wait, what was that? He told me something, a quest to fulfill a brand new life in a better place. World is too unbearable for a simple man like me, too much sadness. But I have the power to fix this. This guy's getting that God complex shit, man. December 31st, 94. Everyone I see shall become happy. I hope I make you happy. How sweet, guys. Look, he's so sweet. He's so sweet. He just wants us to be happy. I think he took the Joker movie a little too literally, you know? Okay, well, very interesting. We definitely got more backstory into what this guy's mental thought process was before he became a smiler. Is that the right term? Can we call them smilers? Let me go through your guys' messages. If I'm not mistaken, this was made by Music Theory Major. Oh, interesting. So the music is made by them. That's so cool. That's not flour. Yeah, I don't think that was flour. I'm like 100% sure that was the spores. Interesting that it looks like flour though, because wasn't that the same thing in The Last of Us as well? If I get the spores, do I still have to take the test? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You might be giggling a lot during the test, but this will be on the test. Yuki Sensei, I told you not to jinx the dog. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jinx the dog dying. I wasn't expecting the dog to die. Been meaning to watch live with you guys. Glad I could catch this one. Let's go. Let's go. I'm glad you can make it, Yue. I'm glad you can make it. Sam Steels, welcome in as well. Welcome, welcome. That glitch reminded me of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's time to do. Yes. Y'all don't worry, it's America. He's got the spirit. Yeah, he's got the spirit. Happy, and it sounds like the screams of the damned. Yeah, I think he took the Joker movie a little too literally, guys. And we also got more insight on how this thing works. Like, just this is freaky as fuck. Just like how the stages are. I don't know what the man is yet, though. I'm assuming that this will all tie together. I'm assuming that we're gonna get everything. tying back together because this is finished. This Smile Tapes is complete. So one of the few times where we watch an analog horror and we get like a full experience. So music though, like who is this dude? Who is this guy? Why does he just look like a dude? Yeah, I'm sad about the dog though, honestly. I miss the dog more than Sean. I'm sorry, I have to say it. Yeah, so all right. That's it for this one. I think we'll probably stop periodically like this just to kind of go over what we see. I think this is another video, so yes, that's probably how we're gonna do things. Every little chunk we'll pause and go back. So, all right, this looks like a police report. Time and date 1/1/95. Location 718 Ventura Place. You feel the fireworks with fungus? Ooh, I hope not. I hope not. Name Sean Gomez. Okay, so the guy we were just following. 22. Incident, mass homicide. Details. Perpetrator was armed with a knife. He had grotesque facial expressions. Also, I'm going to say, guys, this disease is so fucking crazy. The fact that it's like, essentially, if you try just killing someone, it just spreads even more because it's like a fungus and the spores will just get everywhere. That's so nasty. So gross. Suspected of being under the influence of some drug. I don't know about drug, but public officers were not able to subdue the man. He wounded one of the officers and committed relentless violence. The officers were forced to shoot him dead. Doesn't sound like a very good idea if he's full of fungi. Aftermath. 17 casualties, including Sean. Sheesh. 10 injuries. Wintercraft, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Do I look beautiful? I can't tell. That's a lot of, I'm in a happier place now. I cannot tell. He smiles. He's a smiling man. The soundtrack is really good for this one. It's like the Walton Files, because I really like the soundtrack for Walton Files too.
Explore Earth's huge past. Today we ask the question, where did life originate? Well, there are a bunch of theories surrounding this, so let's get right into them. Our first theory is abiogenesis, life from no life. It proposes that organic beings originated from non-living matter in hydrothermal vents. This creates a chemical soup that may have caused a reaction, creating the simplest forms of life. In the last episode,
guys, I know this. I watched
told you that
Prometheus.
The Earth was literally hell. So how could life survive in such conditions? Well, Earth only stayed hell until oceans appeared around 200 million years since the Earth's formation. Water is the most important ingredient to life. Without it, life would have never flourished, and also helped cool the Earth down to a relatively comfortable 212 Fahrenheit. Thanks for me. Now this theory is a bit more far off, but it's the most interesting. It suggests that life came from another world and exists throughout the universe.
Ah, yes,
When
just like
asteroids or
Prometheus.
other
I
space
know.
hit a fertile planet. Some of its debris gets ejected back into space, possibly containing life forms. Around 4.1 to 3.8 billion years ago, the Earth experienced a late heavy bombardment, possibly indicating that life may have arrived from those asteroids.
So this is from space? This fungus is from space? How? No more learning? This is a class, you guys. What are you guys talking about? This is class. What do you mean no more learning? November 4th, 94. Faint signal detected 19 miles of Shinlu CA. I'm sorry, guys. I cannot pronounce that. 1238 3 millihertz AM. Why do we have a test base on this? I'm dropping out. No, you guys can't drop my class until the end of the semester. What are you guys talking about? I came here for a break, not to learn more. It's fine, guys. We're gonna review. We're gonna do a group review after we finish. So not to worry, not to worry. Baxter, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. But yes, so we don't not to worry though, guys. Not to worry. We will be reviewing. We will be for sure reviewing. We started to notice a pattern. These signals are only heard at night. I don't want to be learning more until that, but this is fun, right, guys? You guys love my class. You guys think that this is so much fun, right? I have no idea what it's saying. Well, 42 AM. I'm already enrolled in another university, Yuki-sensei. Don't say that, guys. Come on. I thought you guys loved my class. Have you met Mr. Oldest View? Yes. Yes, we have. We did do a stream for the Oldest View a couple months ago, I think. So much love, and I'll probably get detention. Gets no detention, then Baxter shouldn't either. Guys, you can't give a teacher detention. That's not how it works. That's not how this works. The students can't dish out detention. Only the teacher can. That's how it works. That's how it's always been. $12:49 a.m. Guys, I have no idea what the fuck they're saying here. I'm gonna have to look up and see what this means later after we're done, because I have no idea. I just entered class today, so it's my first day here. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I'll be spreading the spores through the radio waves. I don't think that's how spreading spores works. Not if we go against you, Yuki-sensei. Guys, that's not how this works. You guys can't go against the teacher. Is there closed captions? There is not. Yeah, closed captions are unavailable. Did I hear riot? Hey, no rioting in the class. Don't make me start being like a substitute teacher now. Vote the teacher out? You guys can't vote the teacher out. That's not how this works. Only radio static can be heard after this for the rest of the night. Is class over? Class is not over, guys. Come on. Come on. We've still yet to decipher these cryptic messages. Can we get a decipher for them? Because I don't know. I don't know what they're saying. Smile Investigation Journal. Issue number 2. As of October 13th, 1995, almost 1,500 deaths. 5,361 hospitalized. So the spores are spreading. The fungus is spreading like wildfire. After extended observation. And phone to... Wait. Is deemed... it is shown that the fungus is deemed unstable and prone to mutation. Scientists fear that this may result into more variants of the disease. Maybe in the comments. Yeah, we will be checking, and I will be looking at what it says after we finish the video. Transmission. The fungus naturally transmits around 2 billion spores. Woo! The spores are released through the closest orifice after the host dies. Anyone within 10 meters are at risk of contracting the disease. That's a pretty big radius, right? The spores can linger for as long as 30 hours. Jesus! Moreover, there have been reports of people intentionally infecting victims, making the fungus more difficult to contain. There may have been called the spore puffers by the citizens. Police are currently patrolling areas known for frequent spore puffing. What the fuck? Is it like a drug or something that people are puffing the spores? The exact source of the fungus is still unknown. Actually, we do know. It's from space. The fungus first appeared as a new drug being sold, in the black market. And was only brought to public attention after the New Year's homicide. The Gomez homicide. Police searched Gomez's apartment. They found a journal that dates from January 1993 to December 1994, just hours before the homicide. Wait, that's almost a whole year though. Evidence implies that Gomez was infected at December 4th as a victim of spore puffing. He appears to develop delusions towards the new year before descending into a violent killing spree. Gomez died around stage 2. Ooh, he died really early into the stages. The most common stage... Oh, okay, never mind. Ooh. That looks like something we can pause on right there. Sean did the right thing. Sean's definitely seen better days. At least he died smiling, right, guys? Actually, do you have to let it linger? I think it lingers for a while. 30 hours is a long time, and the radius of which it expands is super wide radius. Morgue incident. Welcome in, Angry Artist. Welcome, welcome. The morgue has been quarantined since the incident last week. Is there any way? Can you like burn the bodies to get rid of it? The 2 morticians closest to the body displayed minimal symptoms. I have to leave class early. Good night, Yuki-sensei. Thank you for stopping by, Jisoo. Thank you, thank you. Hope you have a good night. Proper safety measures. Proper safety measures were not maintained at the time of the incident. Not missing some skin in an eye. Yeah. He has this nice smile, though. He's got some nice teeth. Protocol was made stricter to ensure safety when handling a smile patient.
My fellow Americans, for the past few months, our citizens have been under attack by a new and deadly force, a fungus that affects the minds of our citizens and causes them to kill other people. Our scientists and police forces...
Is this an AI? Is this AI?
...treat the infected, but it's only at a minimal effect. I have also declared an emergency in San Diego City, so I now advise every citizen to stay inside.
This looks like AI.
If we don't act now, this may escalate into a countrywide epidemic. We may possibly deal with hundreds
It's
of
the way the
thousands of
lips
deaths.
move, I think.
I wouldn't want that on my citizens. I hope we are able to get through this. Thank you.
Emergency alert system. Civil authorities issued a civil danger warning. That's not good. Stay inside, stay inside, stay
The
inside.
following message is transmitted at the request of the San Diego County Emergency Management. San Diego and Tijuana are under attack by the infected. An estimated 8,000 people have been infected and are currently causing havoc in the streets. Shelter in place immediately or risk your life. Lock and barricade your doors and windows.
Yuki-sensei, here is a letter from my mother that I have to leave class to go to my other classes. Bye, everyone. Thank you for stopping by, yes. Thank you, thank you. Idea, make the smile ever so slightly bigger every time you do a stream on the smile tapes. I think that this will be the only stream, though, on the smile tapes, because it is completed. So this may perhaps be the only stream we do. Not unless they decide to do more of it, but I think that this is completed.
And wear protective equipment to avoid breathing in the spores. The president has ordered the National Guard to San Diego.
I wish that there were subtitles on this. November 27th, 95. Chaos on the streets. Interesting. This sounds horrifying. Ugh. Oof. Those screams sound really disturbing. Who is this guy? Why does he look like Jack from The Shining? The bloodshed. Their cries? It's kind of hard to read that because it's red. Fill me with such... I have no idea what that last one was. Johan, welcome in. As feared by scientists. 2 new variants have appeared in the scene. That's already not a very good sign. Variant A. Original. Yeah. The drastic change from the second one to the third one is crazy. The last 2 look like an alien. So... this game looks so real. This is not a game, actually. This is an analog horror series. The most common variant as of now. Yeah, the last 2 look like aliens. So it makes sense with the whole alien fungus thing going on. Variant B. Benign. What the fuck? It doesn't even look that much different. The effects are minimal. Do these people go insane though? Patients retain. Oh, okay, there we go. Patients retain their sanity. A threat of transmission. Okay, so they can still pass it, but they're not affected. This patient was seen sneezing and coughing out the spores. Ugh. Sarah Campbell. You better be wearing a mask out then. She is the first patient to have this variant. The first. After being exposed to the spores in the morgue. She is currently quarantined and observed. Variant C. Ugh. This one looks like the last one, though. The variant A. Next here. What's different about this variant? Variant C? Ooh. I mean, this still looks like the variant A. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm sorry, I take it back. Ugh. What did that say? That is so fast. What the fuck? Hold on, guys. We're gonna go to like 0.5 because that was so quick. I could not. Variant C be looking a little bloody. Inhuman strength and stamina. Something bloodthirsty, I think. Okay. So don't fuck with variant C. Nice, you're getting some found footage. Let's go. Hold the camera still, man. I can't see. What are we looking at? Wouldn't this mean their face would be mutating? Yes. $29.01.94. I like the found footage going on.
In a hotel in Yukimaru to hike roughly 25 miles south from here. I'll be hiking through the Alturas Dourados trail around 3 p.m. Hopefully, I'll be back before nightfall because temperatures can plunge down to 32 over there, especially in January. Wish me luck. I made it stop. I didn't feel my way on the top since I didn't want to waste my tape on long and mundane walks.
I wish that there were subtitles.
It's quite a good view up here.
I'm assuming that this is patient 0.
Jesus Christ.
This is reminding me of Gemini Home Entertainment, man.
Hello?
Ooh.
You need help?
He doesn't sound like he's laughing. He sounds like he's screaming.
Hello?
If you hear screaming, I'm sorry, I'm running the other way. I'm not running towards it. That's not gonna happen. Oh, that sounds like laughing.
What's going on there?
Dude, shut up. What are you doing? You're in the middle of nowhere. And you're calling out to some dude who is screaming now laughing. Chances are, he's a fucking murderer.
Anyone in here?
Why would you go in? Brother. Yep. I guess that's how it started. Bro obviously hasn't watched a horror movie in his life, bro. Come on. Okay, I guess that's how this whole thing started. Is this the hiker? Missing, yep. Gross. Gross, stop. Smile Investigation Journal. Issue number 5. As of March 31st, 1996, 9,786 deaths, 4,035 hospitalized. Scientists were able to determine its evolutionary origins to a microbe in the Yucatan region. The microbe was found in an insect trapped and preserved in amber. So like Jurassic Park, cool. Radiometric dating suggests the insect lived around 65 to 60 million years ago. Okay, so the whole alien fungus spore thing was from a long time ago. DNA tests show the insect has terrestrial origins. The microbe, however, suggests otherwise. Scientists theorize the microbe's descendants include the fungus. Scientists theorize the microbe's descendants include the fungus and possibly... I can't read that fast! Possibly more undiscovered species.
There are many theories about their extinction. One is that the dinosaurs' destiny was written in the sky. A cosmic shower of asteroids or a large meteor...
Okay, so you're telling me the dinosaurs died from the fungus? Or are you telling me that the asteroid that crashed on Earth had the fungus? Which one is it?
Not all life on Earth was extinguished with the dinosaurs.
Not sure if I'm going to sleep too well tonight. Maybe not after this one. So it's a space dinosaur insect fungal infection? No. So the way it is there was an insect that lived during the dinosaurs that I guess ate or ingested the fungus, and then that's how it's been thriving, I guess. Or it got preserved in amber. It stayed dormant for many, many years, and then I guess it got out somehow. I gotta go because it's time for me to Hongshu. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for stopping by, Estella. Thank you. Have a good night. Scientists have given the fungus an official name. I have no idea how to pronounce that. The Jester. There we go. That sounds better. That sounds a lot more accurate. You could also say the Joker, but Oliver McCormick, April 3rd, 1996. So this is 2 years-ish. I'm running out of food. This is around 2 years after the initial outbreak. I don't know if I can survive any longer. This is after many years of like 2 years of everything going to shit. Every day just gets worse. Yeah, what if Jurassic Park was a bit more horrifying? The smoke suffocates me. I've sealed off most of the ventilation in my apartment, because I fear that the spores may come through. Ugh. All I hear is the crackle of fire just blocks away from here. The laughter of the infected and the screams of the unfortunate. How do you get food? How have you been surviving for 2 years? I'm getting hungry. I finished my last food supply 10 hours ago. I don't have a choice. Ah, shit. You're going out? The quieter side of town. I don't know why it's cutting off there. This is the quieter side? Are you sure? It sounds pretty loud. Sounds like a party, man. Time to join in. I mean, do the infected need to eat? Because if not, then I mean, free food if the fungus just keeps them alive. But if not, what's sustaining them? Just a question from a scientific standpoint. Have they tried bullets? Whenever they shoot them, the spores, like it releases more spores. Yeah, it's time to run. Oh shit, he being chased. Oh, fuck that. Oh, hell no. Was nice knowing you, dude. Oh shit. Time to light her up. I mean, that might get the job done. Or it would just mean that more spores are released. Sedation needle shots? Maybe? Ew, that is so freaky. That is nasty. Oh, I don't like that. That is gross. Oof.
Good afternoon, Miss Campbell. Here just to ask you a good question.
That one was really cool. I really liked that one because it incorporated the found footage and like kind of the average person's perspective of being stuck. I really like this one. This one was really well done. If you read the books, you'll find out just how terrifying Jurassic Park is. I don't know if Yuki's done the Jurassic Park analog horror yet. I have not yet, but we will in the future for sure.
Subject to rigorous tests that have probably pushed you past the point of exhaustion. But the reason for this is that you might be able to help us end this whole epidemic. It has been 3 weeks since you were diagnosed with the fungus. How are you feeling right now?
I'm fine. facial pain's been gone for 2 days. It's only cough's gotten worse.
You completely lost your urge to smile, right?
Yeah.
So,
Huh.
completely losing the urge to smile,
That's
or
you're the first person to have this
smiling
very
nonstop for the
disease
rest of your
you're
life?
aware
Which
of.
one? You guys pick.
Every case prior to yours has ended in a violent death. You seem to have recovered from it. You see, our early understanding of your case is that it's a late bloomer. Its course runs slower, but eventually it will kill the host. I think we should investigate if your recovery is the result of a weaker, non-lethal variant, or if it's because of your immune system. If, and only if, it is entirely your immune system responsible for your phenomenal recovery, we can extract your antibodies, create vaccinations, and for immunity, and possibly...
Isn't this the plot of The
maintain
Last of
your-
Us?
Well, I hope that's the case.
Now, let's talk about the incident.
Dante, welcome in.
Is
Smiling all the
there
time
any
would
reason
hurt so
why
badly.
were
You
not
are
following
correct. You are
standard
correct.
Safety protocols in the morgue. Miss Campbell?
I wasn't in my right mind at the time.
Can you elaborate?
I was in grief. I still am. I couldn't cope with it at the time. I couldn't focus. I could have not shown up for work today. But I had a son to raise. And without its father, it's so much harder to do. Now I'm here. Stuck in a laboratory.
I'm really sorry for your loss and your stay here.
That sounded like the most hollow,
you can
like,
send your
I'm
son
sorry
to
ever, bro.
you.
Come on.
I know it's been agonizing spending your time in here away from him.
Please do.
Alrighty then, I will be in touch soon. You need your rest. You'll be further researched in the coming days. Just hold on tight. We might see an ending to this ordeal.
They should be checking her antibodies and like her blood just to make sure that there's absolutely no sign of the fungus instead of, because it's like, what if there are traces of the fungus in her blood? And then if they extract those antibodies and start putting them into other people who are not infected, I don't know about that. Are they smiling? They sound like they're smiling. Maybe. I don't think so.
The research laboratory was infiltrated by the Smilers. Despite the high security of the facility, it was not able to withstand the enormous wave of Smilers. Everyone, the personnel and subjects, were killed in the bloody raid. 12 at once.
Ooh, hello. There's no cure. There's no cure. There's no cure. I feel like there should be more people, right, who are not infected? Because it's like, what are the chances that there's only one person that's not been affected at all? With the same one that infects ants? Yeah. April 4th, 1996. Yeah, what is this? 2 years later? Everything's really gone to hell. Looks like Raccoon City, guys. Yeesh. How do you come back from this, bro? How do you come back from this? This kind of reminds me of Event Horizon, like the screams and stuff in it. If you guys have seen that movie, the way the sound design works. It really reminds me of Event Horizon when they were looking at the footage of the people on the ship that all went fucking crazy. Sounds like that. The overwhelming firepower. I really don't know if firepower is going to help that much. That is so bright. Oh my god. Fighting something instead of infecting you, you could last longer.
I was there during that whole outbreak. I stayed in my basement for a whole year.
This time during the outbreak.
I had to get used to living in such a claustrophobic space where I'd risk getting infected or brutally murdered by those psychos. The tricky part was getting food. I'd carefully walk around.
Aliens? Is it aliens? Can't even tell what that
areas.
was. Looks like lights.
And the competition for food was really, really high. So lots of fights would happen. Supermarkets that were abandoned.
So I guess it's been resolved.
Smiler, intervening, and I got to witness one myself. God, oh my God, it was the bloodiest thing I have ever seen. It was insane. And later on,
the way he's talking about it, he makes it sound like it's nothing. Like, bro, that would be traumatic as fuck.
Seas could be burned by heat and caustic, and it was quite the revelation because that we needed, because we realized that we could fight back with these, impossible to kill spiralers. And I mean, those creatures could lift cars and survive bullets. And they were really scary because they also don't really even look like humans anymore. So when it finally ended, I decided to move to San Francisco for good because initially I was too traumatized to stay in that city. Went through a violent outbreak. And since then, I've led a peaceful life.
Everything, balls of energy. I will be looking at the comment section after we finish.
Hard to believe it was 20 years ago. Time flies.
So 20 years have passed since then. So there is a resolution. Smile Tape Season 1. I'm guessing there's not a Season 2 because I don't think there's been any update since this season. But I mean, it does have a pretty conclusive ending. I feel like there doesn't need to be another season because I think it ends on a pretty good note. Like, it's pretty abrupt though, I will say. Like, the ending literally just comes and goes, and that's it. Interesting. All right, we're gonna look at the... Oh, comments are turned off. Okay, well, we'll do some research, guys. So we're gonna move back over to the room now. This is pretty short. We're only about an hour and a half into the stream, so we are just gonna kind of chat and talk about it. I am going to look up, how, like, essentially what it all means. Let me see. Because it does end very abruptly. It's essentially like one episode, everything is going to shit, and then another episode, it's completely over. Like, it's been resolved already. Dang it, no comments. Yeah, no comments. Surprisingly, no comments on the video. Okay, so volume 1, we know that. I guess I just mainly want to know what the final volume is about. Pike, volume 3. Okay, so, and suddenly the transmission cuts out when the orbs apparently explode. After a while, the orbs go down. So what are these orb things? 1996, the city of San Diego is in flames and everything is a battlefield, a massacre between people fighting against the infected. Here we return to the short film of Oliver McCormack, who managed to survive his encounter with the C variant infected person. He climbs up to his roof with the matches. Okay, we know this. So this is where it ends. While he observes the city, hundreds of strange glowing orbs appear over the sky, which are positioned above the city, causing the entire city to become silent due to how perplexed they are, including Oliver. After a while, the orbs go down. Oliver wonders what is going on, and suddenly the orbs start to glow too brightly. Oliver says no, and suddenly the transmission cuts out. when the orbs apparently explode, killing all the infected. So it's a History Channel classic of aliens, guys. It's aliens. Is a great way to stop spoilers, I guess. I don't know. I like seeing the comments and seeing other people's takes on it. It says season 1, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing else. Maybe? What is this? There is one more video, actually. There is technically one more video, guys. So, all right. We will, I guess we'll watch it. It's only 3 minutes. So let me actually back to here. Are you a knight or a student? I am a teacher. I'm your guys' teacher. All right. Yeah, we'll move back. And we'll finish this off because this is the last video. And I think that this is it. Because this was uploaded 2 years ago. So I think this is the last one. High key, this kind of sounds like Minecraft music. I wish that there were comments though. I really like going into the comments to see what other people think. It's so strange though to see an analog horror series that's actually completed, because a lot of the ones that a lot of the most highly regarded ones, I think Monument Mythos is kind of over, kind of not. Mandela's ongoing, Gemini's ongoing. All of these ones are is Terraria analog horror possible? I'll take a look. I'll take a look after we finish this video. So this is how it started, it seems. Interesting visuals. I'm guessing this is what you see when you get infected with the fungus. Just an idea. Yeah, okay, so there's the dude. Creepy face! That's loud. "12 days later." Very trippy visuals? Yes, very trippy visuals. Oh, this ties in with the hiking one. Yeah. Oh. I see. Okay. Interesting to show how it all started. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, no comments for this one either. So, all right, back to the room. Interesting. Okay, so this final one does tie in. It shows you how it all started. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's go. Very well done though. I wish the ending was a little bit more satisfying, I guess, because it kind of just ends very abruptly. I don't know. I feel like it's really hard to cap off an analog horror series, because even if I were to like try and think of of like Mandela Catalog or Gemini, I don't know how those would end, you know? I think it'd be very, very, I don't envy analog horror content creators that, like, I don't envy them trying to wrap it up because I think it's a very difficult thing to try and wrap up. And honestly, kind of the mystery of them just ongoing is kind of interesting too. Because I do know that, what is it? Local 58 never ended officially. It just kind of, or I don't think it did. They're not making a next season. I don't think so. No, I think that this is just like a one and done sort of thing. Like they're just doing one, it just seems like it was one season. The last update was 2 years ago. So it has been a hot minute, since the last one. But yeah, I mean, it is interesting though to see a new analog horror series, or actually watch an analog horror series with you guys that actually is wrapped up and completed. Because Gemini, it's been a minute since it has had an update, but I do know it's ongoing. Also, Greylock is still ongoing too. But it seems like analog horror, the uploads are going fewer and farther between each one. Because I remember Mandela as well for the new volume. It was like a minute since the last one. 2 years ago, yes, 2 years ago for Smile Tapes, and there's been no update since. I don't think there is going to be another season. I do want to do a watch along with you guys though. I did a membership only stream for Mandela a little while ago when we first got memberships open, but I do want to do at some point a full membership. Or not a membership stream for Mandela, and just watch all of Mandela Catalog with you guys on stream, just public for anyone to come in and hang out and watch it as well. I think we might do that, but essentially what it would do, what we would be doing is watching all of Mandela, like all in one stream. It would be a very long stream, but that's kind of what I would want to do, and just maybe have intermissions in between for Mandela. And try and catch up to the most recent one. So yes, Smile Tapes though, very well done. I really like the found footage ones, the found footage aspect of it. I think those were really well done. I think it really hit, especially with just showing like the chaos of everything. The ending could have been a little bit better in my opinion, but still the story of it is very intriguing. The visuals are very disturbing, and overall very, very good, very well done. Yeah, honestly, there's not too much to dissect though. I am looking at the wiki about anything that we might have missed, but I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. I do want to know about the lady though, who was supposedly immune, if that meant anything. Looking at it right now, it's saying that then a report appears to us which says that the group of infected, now called Smilers, attacked the research laboratory where Miss Campbell was killing all personnel present, and then an infected person appears saying there is no cure. Okay, so she was a red herring. There was no cure. Interesting. So yeah, so Miss Campbell she was a red herring. There was no cure. She was just essentially she I guess she wasn't experiencing any symptoms, but she still was being affected mentally by the disease, by the contagion. So that's kind of depressing, but I guess we got a History Channel, the aliens ending. But let's go, guys. What we will be doing, since this stream was so short, we will just be kind of talking. Feel free to talk about whatever you guys would like to. We'll just be kind of chatting and talking about other random stuff until we'll talk for a little bit though. It's a little bit surprising. She was the only one not infected. She was technically infected, but it was still affecting her mentally. She just wasn't she wasn't exhibiting any symptoms. So but yeah, guys, we'll just kind of hang out. We'll just kind of talk about other stuff, and just kind of hang out. And because there's honestly not that, the stream was very short. This analog horror series was only not even 50 minutes. So yeah, we'll just kind of hang out and that sort of thing. So, but yes, next stream, guys, next stream will be 3 Scary Games. I am very excited. It's been a while since we've done a 3 Scary Games stream. I remember we did one a while ago, quite a while ago. So it'll be fun to go back to it. What I tried to do previously though with the 3 Scary Games streams was have like a topic for each one. This time, no specific topic of like which games are similar. This one, it's just going to be 3 random games that I found that I wanted to play on stream with you guys that are a little bit too long for an upload, a little too short for a stream. And yeah, and I'll also try and find some other ones as well, just in case it doesn't take us that long to actually play the games. But I think it'll be a really fun thing for us to do on Saturday, just kind of like to end the week off. Not officially end the week off because we still will be doing a membership stream on Sunday. So Yukaji, welcome in, welcome. We're just chatting right now. We're just chatting. We already finished the series, but we're just kind of hanging out and talking. But yeah, the 3 Scary Games stream is I think it's a fun way to kind of end the week off. And then Sunday we'll just be watching scary videos on YouTube. I am going to make a playlist of ones that I think are pretty interesting, ones that I think are either kind of funny, kind of scary, kind of interesting, that maybe you guys haven't seen. And that's pretty much what it's going to be for the membership only stream on Sunday for the Unity Club one. So if you guys are interested, look about becoming members, because I think that won't be a lot of fun. Usually we just do watch-alongs. We just do horror movie watch-alongs for membership streams, but I kind of wanted to mix it up a little bit and do something a little different than what I normally do. We still will be doing the watch-alongs for horror movies as well, but yeah, we're just taking a little bit of a break for that for this membership stream. But yeah, we will be going back to that for sure. I do want to try and think of something else to do for you guys. I got back late, was preparing breakfast. Let's go. Welcome back, UA. Welcome. Yeah, we probably will be mixing it up again for October. I'm not too sure though. I'm not too sure as of yet exactly what my plans are. I do have some things that I am planning, but I don't know what really the schedule is going to look like for October. But I do want to kind of do something a little bit different than what we normally do, because it is October and it is a time to celebrate scary stuff, you know, even though like I said in the beginning of the stream, we play scary games, watch scary stuff year round, but Halloween is more of a, I feel like it's more of a time for me to kind of branch out and try some more interesting stuff. So maybe stuff that we normally don't do, because I do try and play games and like scary games that I think are interesting and I think you guys would find interesting as well. But I think we might try and play like some maybe funnier ones and that sort of thing. Maybe some more schlocky games, maybe watch some schlockier horror movies for the membership only one. But yes, and also I was talking about earlier in the stream as well, doing a horror movie, a public watch along with you guys for just like a random movie that you guys might be interested in. I am going to start researching of which ones I think would be fun for a Halloween stream and kind of getting into it. I don't think we will be doing that for Halloween itself though. For Halloween, it's for actual the day of Halloween. Let me see what day it's on. This year it is on a Thursday. So yeah, we normally do streams on Thursday, so that works out perfectly for Halloween. So I still don't know what exactly we're gonna do yet for the Halloween stream, but I do know that week we will be doing multiple different things leading up to Halloween, and I think that's where the watch along will be, the public watch along for Halloween. That week we'll probably do one watch along, and I'll try and pick some games. If I can think of something else, that would be a lot of fun too. Maybe we could just do like a Zatsu stream where we just kind of talk about horror stuff in general, and maybe like rank movies or something like that. That could be a lot of fun too. Or just like do a bunch of rankings where we could do tier lists for analog horror. We could do tier lists rankings for classic horror movies as well. So yeah, there are a few ideas that I have in my head for what we're gonna do. So, but yeah, guys, yes. Lots of stuff incoming. Lots of stuff incoming. I'm really excited though. I am really excited for Halloween because it's one of my favorite times of the year. But I hear horror, Raidini jump scare. What is that? Let me see. Let me take a look. I actually have no idea what that is. It would also be a lot of fun too to maybe do like a stream where we kind of go over or do like kind of watch maybe some videos on what is Raidini jump scare? What is that? What are you guys going to dress up as this Halloween? You guys will have to wait and see what I'm dressing up as. You guys will just have to wait and see. But let's go, guys. The tier list sounds nice. Oh, I got rated. Let's go. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome. We're just kind of hanging out right now. We're just kind of hanging out and talking about future plans that are going to be coming up for October. It's still a little bit away. It's like 10-ish days from now. So, but thank you for the raid. Thank you. I appreciate that. We just finished the analog horror series. So we're just kind of hanging out and talking right now. So feel free to hang out and talk about whatever. There's not really any specific topic right now for us for what we're talking about. So 40 of us, yes, let's go. Thank you, Raiders. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yes, waiting room is already up, guys, for the next stream. I'm really excited. I'm very excited to be getting back into 3 Scary Games. It's been a hot minute since we've actually done a 3 Scary Games stream, so I think it'll be a lot of fun. I usually, like I said before, though, I do try to. I'm late to message. Hope the stream is going well. Thank you. You like silly questions? As long as they are stream appropriate. As long as they are following the stream rules. Pineapple barbecue chicken pizza. I do like pineapple on pizza, but I do not like chicken on pizza. But I do like pineapple on pizza. I think it's awesome. What are your top 3 scary games? Silent Hill 2 for sure. It's always a difficult question for what is my top favorite scary games, I think. I do think Silent Hill is definitely up there. If you ask me probably like 10 years ago, I'd probably say Dead Space. I think that's definitely changed now. But I don't know. I definitely have to think about that for a little bit. But Silent Hill was my intro to scary games. So a fellow chicken pizza hater, my brother, yes. I do not like chicken on pizza. I think it tastes kind of weird. And as well as if it's like chicken breast on there, it's so dry. You know, I don't really like that. Silly question, not written wrong. Would you rather have bacon, but no games, or unlimited games, but no games? That's an interesting question. I don't know. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games, or unlimited games but do you mean no bacon? I guess I'd rather have unlimited games and no bacon, because I can get away without having bacon, if I'm being 100% honest. I do love bacon though. It is very delicious. It is very good, but I could get away without it. Hey, for the time Dead Space slapped. Yes, I do like the remake. I actually do want to play that on the channel at some point in the future for sure. Just not sure when yet. Because it is a little bit more of a commitment. We just play indie horror games on this channel. Like we just play shorter indie horror games, or ones that are maybe like a little bit shorter. I usually try not to. I have commitment issues. So I try to only play games that I can do in not too many streams. I usually don't do series very often when it comes to horror titles, but yes, there are more that I definitely do want to try out. Hello Yukimaru, welcome in. Hello, welcome in, guys. I find a way better laser the data of video games onto bacon. Fact is so dry, but maybe it had a different sauce to match the flavor. Yes, I could see that. I think it works better in calzones as well. I think it's okay in calzones, but not on pizza. The remake was the start of an amazing trend, honestly, with remakes not sucking. Yes. Dead Space is definitely something that I want to cover on the channel at some point, but like I said, in the future, for sure in the future. We will be playing the Silent Hill 2 remake when it drops in October, on October 8th, so in a couple weeks from now. That is definitely something that I do definitely want to play on the channel with you guys, because I think it's going to be awesome. Do you like Minecraft? I don't mind Minecraft, but I don't play it that often. I actually haven't played Minecraft in over a decade, if I'm being honest, guys. Kirby lore videos is kind of scary, like creepypasta, cosmic horror. Ooh, interesting. I like the RE2 remake. Let's go. I do want to play the RE2 remake. Depending on how long it takes me to finish the Silent Hill 2 remake, we will be covering the RE2 remake after Silent Hill 2. So look forward to that. I might try and do a speed run on the RE2 remake. Not anything like crazy. I'm not gonna try and do like a record speed run or anything like that. Just kind of playing and just trying to see if I can beat it in like one stream. Minecraft, that's a great question. Yes. Unfortunately, I don't play Minecraft. Modded Minecraft slaps, but same. I do hear the mods have advanced beyond nuking the server. Yes. I do know that the mods are really crazy and there are a lot of cool ones. But like I said, I just don't really play Minecraft too often. Really at all. But yeah, come back here and scare me. Yeah, that's pretty much Dead Space. Yeah, Dead Space isn't too scary though, if I'm being honest. When I first started playing the remake, when it first came out, I was definitely a lot more scared in the beginning. I was definitely a lot more scared in the beginning of playing Dead Space, but after a while, it kind of like wears off. It's no longer scary. The jump scares just kind of fizzle out, and then it's no longer scary. But it doesn't take away from the game itself, though. I still think the game is amazing. I still think it's very well done. They did an amazing job updating it. I would love to see an update for Dead Space 2. I don't know if that's in the works. I really haven't been following it that closely, but I love Dead Space 2. Dead Space 2 was, I think I like Dead Space 2 more than Dead Space 1 for the originals. I think Dead Space 1 is kind of better than Dead Space 2 now. But yeah, I really like Dead Space 2, so I'd love to see a remake of that in the future if they're working on it. Terraria is scary. The dungeon scares me. Let me take a look, actually. Let me see. Oh, interesting. This is like a platformer game. But yeah, it does look pretty freaky. Minecraft horror mods, Roblox horror games. I've actually not seen any. I have seen Roblox horror games, but I haven't played any because I do not play Roblox. I'm not sure if I asked already, but what's the scariest game you've played so far? So far, you did not ask which one I've played so far, but let me actually take a look. Let's take a look and see all the games that I have played so far. Here's to Fathom is great, honestly. All of them have been really good. Chilla's is another favorite. I always look forward to the new Chilla's game. I will say, though, that the bathhouse was a little long because they took the premise of what was like a 2-hour game or an hour and a half, 2-hour game and like stretched it out to like 5 hours. So by the end of the new bathhouse remake, I was kind of feeling it. Like I was feeling the runtime a little bit, being a little bit bloated, but still great. Usually, I really like Shinkansen as well. I love Anomaly Hunter games, so Shinkansen was really fun for me because I really like the mixture of Chilla storytelling and J-horror mixed with the Anomaly Hunter gameplay style subgenre as well. So that was a lot of fun too. We've played a lot of horror games on the channel, so it gets a little difficult to narrow it down to just like the scariest game that I played so far, because there are a lot. There are a lot of games that we've played. If you guys are talking about the most disturbing or one of the most depressing horror games, I would say that Bad Parenting, which is an upload that I just did a few days ago, Very good game, very depressing, very great horror though, like psychological horror, the way it's executed and everything. The twist is really good as well. So if you guys would like to check that out, there is an upload up on the channel if you guys would like to check that out, because that game was really well done, really well done. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite game or whatever or anything by any stretch, just because it is very short, but I think that for the experience, for it being like 20-30 minutes, you're definitely going to find it hard to find a better experience for like 20 to 30 minutes for a game. Jump scare horror, when done right, is fine. Yeah, it does lose its effect. It does lose its effect. I do want to play Soma though. I do have Soma already. I've had it for a long time, but I do want to play that too. But that's another really long one. They also try to scare you in different ways, so technically it can vary. Psychological horror is my favorite. Yes, psychological is one of the best for sure. Kamen Higurashi W. Yes, Higurashi is really good. Really good show. I don't really like the new one too much though, if I'm being honest. The new one is okay. It's a little too crazy. I feel like the lore is a little too all over the place for my opinion, but yeah. I'll have to look. Yes, definitely check it out. It is an amazing game. Very fun. Very fun. I guess fun's not the right word. Very well done though. Soma's psychological horror as well. Yes, I really like psychological horror and story-driven games like that. Because I do know Soma is. I have seen it. I have seen gameplay. I haven't played it yet. But I have watched like walkthroughs and stuff on it, and the way the story is very well done. Soma, or oh my god, Soma, please. Yes, I would absolutely love to play Soma at some point in the future. Soma's very good. Done by the same developers as Amnesia, if I'm not mistaken. I think it is. Amnesia the Bunker is another one that I would like to try playing with you guys at some point in the future, but Amnesia is one of those games where it's kind of like borderline a rage baiting game, because it's like you will die a lot. And that's where horror really kind of gets cut off for me, is if I die too many times and I start getting frustrated, I'm no longer scared of it, I'm more frustrated, and that's where horror for me goes to die. As soon as I start getting frustrated at something in a game, and it ceases to be scary, and it's like at that point it's just like, okay, how many times am I going to die due to some reason before I actually am able to clear it. Amnesia custom maps are weird. Yeah, I remember there was a time a while ago where Amnesia custom maps were really like a big thing. Like a lot of people were all into them. For me, I didn't really care too much because it was always the same enemies, you know? It wasn't like they changed the enemy designs or anything, so I don't know. Haunting Ground is a classic, is a forgotten PS2 horror game that is a cult classic. Ooh, interesting. Same ESP scripted events, mainly teleporting to get you through the walls. Yeah, I could see that. For the older Amnesia mods. But yeah, I don't really have any plans to play the older Amnesia games. Maybe at some point, much later on down the road. But Amnesia the Bunker looked pretty interesting. I kind of like the vibe of it. I like the World War II. Was it World War II or World War I aesthetic? I really liked it though. That was kind of more it takes place in the past. Honestly, Machine for Pigs was freaky. I think I have that one on my list actually. Oh yeah. I think I have seen this one. There's so many different Amnesia games too. Over 9,000 Vegeta on Amnesia for some reason. The bunker I do hear is fire, and it's got enough immersive sim elements to pop off. Yes, let's go. Yeah, I did see it. I did see the reviews for it, and they're pretty well received overall. I know that some of the middle tier Amnesia games weren't as well received as some of the newer ones, but I definitely do want to check it out at some point. No idea when. I'm not gonna promise anything because honestly, I don't know when I'm gonna get around to starting another series like that. I still need to finish Alien Isolation. I'm gonna try to finish that before we start Silent Hill 2. Because Alien Isolation, I think I could probably get it done in one more stream before we move on. Before we move on to another series for a game, Vegeta, my man, Sparkling Zero base Rose is confirmed. Roster is confirmed to be 164 characters. What is Sparkling Zero? Oh, it's a game. I see. It's a fighting game. Okay. I see. I'm not actually too familiar with the Dragon Ball games. I do watch the show and occasionally catch up with the manga for Super, but not religiously. But favorite character is Gohan for Dragon Ball. Gohan or Trunks? Future Trunks, not annoying kid Trunks. Mogeko Castle. I have seen it. I have seen Mogeko Castle. I know that there's a remake of it, I think. But yes, that is also one that we probably will be covering in the future for sure. It kind of reminds me of Paper Lily as well. And that's another one that I haven't finished yet either. Sparkling Zero is the last game touched by the GOAT Akira Toriyama. Rip the GOAT. Yes, rip Akira Toriyama. Akira Toriyama was an amazing mangaka, shaped a lot of childhoods, including my own. I grew up on Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Absolutely love Dragon Ball. More of like a Tenkaichi. Oh, okay, I see. But yeah, I don't really keep up with the Dragon Ball games. There's too many. There's so many Dragon Ball games. I tried playing Fighter Z for a little while, but I kind of dropped out of it after a little bit. I think it was because like you had to pay for like all the characters were like DLC and stuff for like the different forms and stuff and that sort of thing. And I was like, hell no. But yes, we probably at some point we will play Mogeko Castle as well. As long as there's nothing too bad in it. But yeah, it does give that RPG maker sort of vibe. Paper Lily sort of feel. Paper Lily wasn't too scary though, if I'm being honest. I do think that Paper Lily, the execution of it is very well done, but like the execution of Paper Lily, everything looks very clean, everything looks very nice, but it doesn't scare me really. It's more of like an adventure game, I'd say, than it is a horror game. There definitely are horror aspects to Paper Lily, but I wouldn't say it's like a horror game necessarily. Some have been getting a lot better, but Fighter Z is a bit too 2D, and the DLC model is Scum and Fighters, sadly. Yeah, for me, I did buy it, but I think like I haven't played it. Like I think I played it for a little bit during the pandemic, but then I saw how much it costs to get all the characters and the new forms and stuff. I was like, all right, I'll see myself out. Do you think I should recommend PS2 games or more browser games, maybe PC? Preferably more browser games. PS2 games are a little harder to track down. I also don't really want to do emulation, just because if I can find it on Steam or if it's on itch.io, I think that's perfect. But yes, preferably not games that I cannot find on either of those two websites. So Kakarot got tons of DLC. Yes, Kakarot looks really good. I wanted to play it a while ago, but I've honestly kind of fallen out of Dragon Ball. I do occasionally try and like take a look at it and like keep up with it occasionally, but I usually don't get too invested in it anymore. But yeah, I did see Kakarot and all the updates that it got, and I remember when the game first came out, a lot of people were kind of iffy on it because there wasn't that much new stuff. Like it didn't really warrant the price tag, but I would definitely want to check it out at some point in the future. There's some intense scenes. The remake is a bit toned down. Ooh, okay. I will do some research into it though. But for sure, I'll definitely it is on the list. We're getting some ports at least, but Aspire, etc. are messing up the odd one up. PS2 on browser is fire, but PS2 is solid without Isan. Yeah. I do think PS2 games, for a lot of the horror games, are really, really well done. But yeah, I just for me it's easier just if it's either on Steam or itch.io. After Frieza went back, I never went back. Frieza, I feel like Frieza once he started coming back, I didn't really care too much. But I did see the movie for Dragon Ball Resurrection F. I did see that in theaters. Long time ago. But then they just ended up redoing it with the show, I think. Yeah. It just turned into like a recap of the movie. PS2 is the best-selling console. To be fair, it had a lot, and in my opinion, some of the best creativity. I agree. I was talking about in a previous stream though how crazy it is. I was talking about in a previous stream, like how crazy it was that modern indie horror games now feel like what console games, horror games on PS2 feel like nowadays, which is kind of crazy. A lot of those games were licensed by bigger companies and stuff, and even like Silent Hill 2 was one of those games where it's like it had like a really small development team, essentially borderline an indie development team. But it was licensed by a big studio like Konami, and they were able to get it out. And I think that nowadays you see a lot of indie horror games are able to kind of capture the spirit of a lot of that vibe, with just people working on games at home, which is very interesting dynamic, and how everything has shifted. But I do think though that there is a different feeling and tone. Because I do think that for older PS2 games, you definitely get a lot more meat on the bone, if you get what I mean. Where there's a lot more, there's a lot more content there. It's not just like a 20 to 30 minute or like an hour game. It's definitely a lot longer, and you're getting a lot more out of it. So yeah, very interesting dynamic. And I feel like that's only really happened in the past like 10-ish years or so. Way ahead of its time, but the indie genre is the only one keeping the torch lit. Yeah, it's really crazy, because you have games that become very big. They start off as indie games, but then they grow into something so much more than that. Nowadays, like you have Poppy Playtime, you have Five Nights at Freddy's, that started off as just like these little one-off indie horror games, but then turn into huge flagship franchises, essentially overnight, which is really interesting. But yeah, I do think we've lost a lot of the creativity in like AAA horror games recently. Like occasion, not to say all AAA horror games are bad. You do occasionally get ones that are like standouts, but for the most part, I think a lot of AAA horror games, at least the ones that I have experience with, and of course horror is subjective too. I know a lot of people kind of like the AAA horror aesthetic. It's kind of the same way I feel about indie horror movies, versus like blockbuster Hollywood horror movies. It's like two different sides of things. I think that the indie scene is definitely what I appreciate a lot more when it comes to horror. It's more abstract, it's more creative, and that sort of thing. But then you have the side of people who really like the big bombastic, like kind of crazy, like the Megan movies and that sort of thing, the Blumhouse Hollywood horror movies, and that's what a lot of people like. So of course horror is subjective. I know that people do like the AAA horror games, because it's either tied to a property that they've been invested in for a long time, or it's done by a studio that they really like. But even Visceral Games, they did what was it? They did that one game recently that was like kind of Dead Space, but kind of not. And even that one, it's like that's technically a AAA horror game, but I wasn't too interested in it. And like, of course, it is all subjective, but just in my opinion, I wasn't really super interested in that, even though I love Dead Space, which was really well done back in 2008. Sadly, most are just remakes now. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of games are just kind of remakes now. I don't mind it by any means. I think Silent Hill 2 making it easily accessible. Ideally, I would have loved if they just put it on Steam instead of you having to buy the HD collection and for I guess Xbox One, or not Xbox One, the newest Xbox. I don't even know. I do not own an Xbox, but Yeah, it's like for Xbox and then playing it and through that. I would have loved if the OG Silent Hill games were made more accessible instead of just remaking it. Or I think they should have done a release on Steam and then do the remake. That way it's like, okay, you can experience it and then check out the new one. But unfortunately, that is not the case. Have you seen Indigo Park? Yes, I did play Indigo Park actually. Indigo Park, I played that months ago actually, back when it first came out. I do try and play the new horror games, like the new ones that a lot of people are checking out. I do try and play them when they first come out. That way I don't get spoiled on anything for them. So we did play the new Fears to Fathom. What was it? A couple days ago? Yes. On last week Saturday, we did play the new Fears to Fathom. So, and I do try and play the new Chillas games as well, the same day they come out. Just so that nothing's spoiled. Next week we will be playing Zoocosis though. That's another game that looks very interesting that I think will be pretty popular with people, and I definitely want to try that out before just to experience it. Because usually when I play horror games on the channel, I try to play them and go in with a unbiased experience. Because sometimes if a game gets really popular and a lot of people are talking about it, it kind of affects my enjoyment of it if I get into it and or I play it and then everyone's talking about how great it is, but then I play it and I'm like, it's all right. That was kind of my idea for Platform 8. Yeah, Platform 8. I really liked Exit 8, but Platform 8 was not really my cup of tea. But I know a lot of people like that one, but I was not really a huge fan of it. I didn't mind it, but I like the ending where it ties into Exit 8, but I wasn't a super big fan of it. Mainly because the mechanics took me a little bit to get the hang of. I need to binge your VODs. Yes, there are lots of horror games on the channel. Lots of VODs to go through. I do try and upload one scary game every week, just as an upload, and then try and play at least two scary games every week on stream, and then we try and do one analog horror watch along as well on the stream. So. A lot of content to go through, but I hope you have a good time. But yes, guys, I do think I'm gonna get ready to wrap up stream. It's been fun just kind of hanging out and chatting. Like I said though, 3 scary games waiting room is already up, so if you guys would check it out and give it a like, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you for the raid as well. Thank you. I appreciate it immensely. Thank you. Yeah, and I think that is going to be it for this stream, guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. So, all right, class is dismissed. I'll see you guys all here on Saturday. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Done.